Fake news, folks. Fake news.
What's your message?
Everybody knows that President Donald Trump wants to undermine and terminate the special counsel investigation into the whole Trump-Russia scandal.
And, you can talk all you want about Russia, which was all a, fake news fabricated deal to try and make up for the loss of the Democrats.
People have speculated why. What does the president have to hide? He didn't want an FBI or a Department of Justice that was showing loyalty to the Constitution or to the rule of law. He wanted loyalty to him, like this was a monarchy.
If given the opportunity, I will get even with some people that were disloyal to me. I mean, I had a group of people that were disloyal.
But how do you define disloyalty?
They didn't come to my aid.
There are three ways that he could try to end the special counsel investigation. One is he could fire Attorney General Sessions, who's recused himself from it because of his own involvement with various Russian actors.
Therefore, I have recused myself in the matters that deal with the Trump campaign.
Replace him and then have that Attorney General essentially end the special counsel investigation. Another possibility is to fire Rod Rosenstein, and at that point he could put somebody else in there who would either end it or perhaps micromanage the investigation and to effectuate a death by 1,000 cuts. That in turn could lead to a firing of Mueller, a decorated war hero, celebrated prosecutor, a former U.S. attorney, and FBI director, yet they're attacking him mercilessly, the same way they're attacking Rod Rosenstein, who has been a very well-respected prosecutor and public official. They're attacking Republicans simply for doing the job, as we learned from James Comey.
One of the things I said, I fired Comey. Well, I turned out to do the right thing.
We know that these are very tough times for the American Republic because we've got a president who's acting like a king, King Trump, and everybody's saying that this would provoke a constitutional crisis. What is a constitutional crisis that everybody's talking about? And what does it mean? Well, it's not the Constitution that's in crisis. The Constitution is fine. We're having a political or a governmental crisis because you have certain actors within the government who refuse to accept the norms and the values and the boundaries of the Constitution. The president's attacking it, and he's attacking the principle that nobody's above the law. Well, what's Congress going to do? We would ask Republicans to step up and to join us in taking immediate action by conducting hearings on the obstruction of justice, on the abuse of power, and passing legislation to protect the special counsel, and especially to protect his work product, the evidence that's already been assembled, so it's not destroyed by a new team that's installed at DOJ. We want to ensure that whoever is the replacement in the event of a firing pledges to support the preservation of the evidence and the independence and integrity of the special counsel investigation. We need to defend the Constitution, the rule of law, and this special counsel investigation against attacks by a president who increasingly is acting like a king.
Wiped the floor with the guys that weren't loyal, which I will now do, which is great. I love getting even with people.